Everyone, this is Hondro with Homes Unfiltered. I'm going to be sharing a personal story and a tip today on how to navigate quote unquote free items from a broker that you may potentially be working with. All right, let's get into this video. So, when I was looking for homes and looking for brokers, number one, you always need a buyer broker agreement, right? And it's very tricky. It's very it's just very tricky to get that going, especially when you barely know a broker. You want to do an interview, you want to ask them questions, you want to see their style, you want to make sure that they can fight for you, that they can negotiate for you, and get you what you need and what you want, right? Now, when we were all said and done, I was invited over for a free coffee or a free food item. And let's just be honest, everything in this life is never truly free. I called that free item a resentful expense. Not me being resentful, but the broker becoming resentful. Especially if things do not work out during the buyer broker terms, where, for example, I was setting some terms, they were setting some terms, and the final agreement came down to me having to pay for their expenses up to $2,000 if after the 30 days we were not able to work together, right, on a continuing basis. And that certainly did not sit well with me because it just did not make any sense whatsoever. So we ended up not working out. But I remember, being invited to coffee, and at that time, not knowing so much, I went, and grabbed the coffee. We talked a little bit more with the broker, with the agent, and it was a nice little gesture. But I will certainly not do it again, and I want to encourage you not to do it. Just politely decline. Say, hey, thank you so much. I have some prior commitments, and I will be in contact soon. Excited to work together in the future. Something like that, right? Clean, smooth, concise, simple. But one of the things I just came to realize is that, certainly they have expenses and they certainly should be reimbursed. But, if things do not work out between the buyer-broker agreement, there's some gray areas, right? It's not a black and white thing. My suggestion is just to politely decline and go about your day. Continue to work with that agent when it comes down to the buyer-broker agreement, which most states you're required to have between you and an agent, and go about your day. I hope that tip helped, and thank you again. Take care.